Hey guys. Okay, so first I'm going to talk a little bit about what's going on behind me. You guys are always so observant, so I know that y'all are going to like freak out. So when I first started my channel, I would get all of these comments about my closet. I mean, it was just like, it would drive me insane. Close your closet door. What are you doing in the closet? You know, somebody needs to get you out of that closet. Hang up a curtain. Do this, do that. People would send me like detailed messages on like exactly how I could hang the curtain and like cover it up and stuff. So anyways, I ended up doing that. Obviously, I had the black, you know, little sheer curtain or whatever, which was good. You know, the clothes weren't so bright back there. So then I hung up what I refer to as the death curtain because it totally like washed me out in all the videos and it just was not pretty. So then the comments kind of subsided. Like nobody really commented on it anymore, and I guess it was just because I had the curtains up and whatever. I even started getting ones about people saying that it was like a fake background and I had like fake clothes back there, like a picture of clothes. So I started thinking about it, and you know, I figured a lot of you have subscribed like that are new and may not have heard my little spiel that I gave at the beginning. In one of my first videos I explained like the whole thing, but I've got a huge walk-in closet and I have a big vanity table in here, and this is where I do my makeup, and I love it in here. It's nice, it's private. I have so much room for all my stuff. And yes, my clothes are behind me because I am in the closet. Not because I have my closet door open back there or anything, but because I'm in here. And then I thought, you know what? I shouldn't feel like I have to hide my stuff. And I wanted more space. And I was kind of bored. So I rearranged a few things. I swapped that rack with my shoe shelf that is like huge. I had to take this whole thing apart. It's awesome because it gives me more space because the shoe rack goes farther back than the rack does. So I've got a lot more floor space, and so yeah, it's really nice in here. And I've got like so much more space over there, and I thought about moving my table over there, but I just didn't want to. But anyways, you know, it's no different than someone that is like in a living room or in a bedroom or in a bathroom. So unless if you have an affliction for closets, I mean... Alright, so let's get to the point of this video. The MAC Sugarsweet collection came out today, and I went and checked it out. It's kind of early in the day, so nobody had really gotten there and checked it out and messed with it yet. So it was fun because I really got to play around with everything and really try to make good decisions about what I wanted. I really didn't have a list in mind of everything that I wanted in this collection because I just really wanted to see it in person. I probably won't get this video up today just because it's late and I have been doing this since I got home. Anyways, the only thing that I was dead set on getting that I knew I was going to get was this peppermint patty nail polish, and I painted my nails. Don't look too close because they probably don't look all that great. So have you ever bought something and you totally think it's like so unique and it's like the coolest thing ever, and then you get it home and you realize, wait a second, that looks familiar, and you have something exactly like it? Well, yeah, does this look familiar? Yeah, this is my For Audrey China Glaze, and it's very similar. Now this, the For Audrey, is a little bit more blue than the peppermint patty, as you can see. But on your nails, it really kind of looks the same. So, I don't know, I really like those colors though, so I am glad that I got it because it is a little bit greener. So out of this collection, I was definitely most excited about the mineralized skin finishes. I got both of them, and I really wasn't planning on it. I was just planning on getting one or the other, and then I, you know, got there and realized that they were very different because, you know, they do look kind of similar. They look both like they're kind of on the lighter side, but that obviously one is more, you know, like more bronzy, more peachy, and then one's more of a pink. This one, the Refined, which is the more peachy one, hopefully it'll focus and you can see the colors. It has like some like bronze and coral and peach veining, and then like some light, really light gold. I really think this is gorgeous. I'm gonna post swatches, like really good ones, on my blog because they never really show up as good as I want them to on the camera. But anyways, this is very similar to my skin tone. It's just, you know, obviously it's a little peachier, but it's just really nice. I love how these mineralized skin finishes, these particular ones, aren't as chunky glittery as some of the older ones. These are just really nice. It's just a really really nice, like iridescence, and it's not like chunky and obnoxious. So for this one, I'm actually wearing it right now. I put it on like a few hours ago. You can just kind of use this like over your blush. If you're kind of similar to my skin tone, if you're a lot lighter, you can just use this in place of blush. I think that I could even do that. You probably, you know, wouldn't get as much color, obviously, but you know, it's definitely really nice, and it leaves like a really pretty glow on your skin. Now, the perfect topping is a little bit lighter, and it's more of like a champagne colored highlight shade that, like I said, I'm going to post pictures on my blog so you can see it better. This is perfect for, like, you know, going right above your cheekbones or down the center of your nose or wherever, like if you're going to highlight. So I really like both of those, and I'm glad that I ended up getting both of them. Next, I was very impressed with the lipsticks. I got 3 of them, and I believe all of them were re-promoted colors. Yeah, I didn't know that Bubbles had been out before, but the guy that worked there was saying something about that. So anyways, it's a really kind of light, frosted, like whitish, pearlescent color. It's really pretty, and I'll post swatches of all these on my blog. Then the Saint Germain. This is really nice. I heard it was similar to Snob. Snob is a little bit darker and a little more mauve. This is a much kind of lighter and brighter pink. So I really like that. And then I got Lollipop Loving, and this is a re-promoted color as well. This was from the Heatherette collection, I believe. Anyways, it's a really pretty, it's very sheer, like a corally pink with some almost like goldish green frost to it. So I really like that. It's perfect paired with Nymphette lip gloss. That's what I have on right now. Then the eyeshadows were not all that great. I mean, of course, Club and Stars and Rockets, those are great colors. I already had those. The Sugar Shot, I think, is the lightest color. I didn't get that just because I have a lot of highlight shades and stuff like that. But I did get the Dear Cupcake, which I was planning on getting. I like this. It's a really pretty pink. The payoff isn't super great. But I don't know. I mean, I guess it's alright. It's not very shimmery or anything. It's a satin color, so it's not totally matte. But it has like a pretty, very faint sheen to it. And then I got Aquavert, which I think this was in a collection a few years ago or last year or something, which is a really nice teal. And I thought it was going to be similar to Warm Chill or to Surreal. Now I have almost a whole palette of like teal shades, and you know, I was really hesitant about buying this, but I compared this to all of them, and I really didn't find anything that was quite like it. This is very frosted, it's very light, it's very true to color, so it really looks like what it looks like in the container. About the shade sticks, I have never been a fan of shade sticks. I do have quite a few of them, but they're just not my favorite thing to use. The only color that I was really considering getting was Cake Shop, just from what I had seen online. But when I got in person to see it, this is more like this is Cake Shop. It's like a pewter shade. You can see that, I don't know. I like it, and, you know, it's just not what I was expecting. I was expecting like a really light, like shimmery color. So then I tried out the Lemon Chiffon, which is this, and they don't really look all that different. I was expecting the Lemon Chiffon to be kind of like yellowish, obviously. And it kind of is, but when you put it on your skin, it's more like a really light cream shade, which I think is going to be really nice. See, it's right there. I don't know, it doesn't look yellow like I thought it was going to look. It's just really smooth, and yeah, so I'm glad that I got Lemon Chiffon. I didn't get Butternutty because it's almost exactly the same as Beijing, if you have that, so I kind of skipped that. Oh, I did get, this is not anything to do with that collection, but I did pick up the Fashion Muse lipstick, the Hello Kitty. They only had 2 more left at the store, and I had been looking for this one, so. Something else, I have gotten so many, like, such a great response about this little thing right here, the Beauty Blender. I know in my video I said I can't even find it now because I'm not using that anymore, but remember I said that I put it on top of that little tube that the Sonia Kashuk one came in to dry. Problem with that is that, you know, when it was like big and expanded and wet, you know, it sat on top of it perfect, but then as it dried and shrunk, it fell down into it. So, I just used the cute packaging. This packaging is so freaking cute anyways, that it came with. And I forgot to tell you guys, if you just get the sponge, or even just the double pack of the sponges, it's going to come in a thing like this, and you do get a free sample of the cleanser in the bottom. So, I forgot to tell you about that. But anyways, you see how it has this little like cutout place? This one's completely dry, so this is as small as it gets. But I'm just going to save this, and I can, you know, keep it right on top of there. Okay, and I know that lately it's been like all reviews and, well, not all, but I haven't done a tutorial in a while, or at least it seems like I haven't in a while. Maybe I have. I have some really good ones coming up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, especially those of you that can't actually make it to a store and see this in person. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you all very soon. Bye.